What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi film review. Today we're going to talk about a classic called Logan's Run. It was released by MGM June 23rd, 1976, and it stars Michael York, written by David Zag Goldman, produced by Sal David, and directed by Michael Anderson, who did films like Orca, the Jaws, one of the most classic Jaws knockoffs. He also did Around the World in 80 Days, The Shoes of the Fisherman, and 1984. So this is a sci-fi film where it takes place in the year 23,000, where humanity is pretty much in this huge city, and no one lives above 30. So once you get to 30, you are sent to the carousel, where you're either killed off or reborn. And so the security officer who is there, he ends up he hunts down the runners who end up trying to escape the execution, and he has to execute them himself. But uncovering what the real reason is for this, he starts having change of heart and starts going on the run, and teaming up with his love interest, they go on this crazy way to try to escape the city and escape what's going on once they learn what's actually going on. This had a really cool premise and a really cool futuristic look to it. 70s sci-fi films definitely have a more campy feel to them. They're not action packed or anything, but they really usually have good characters like this one. This one, the characters were pretty well developed and actually had some pretty good integrity with them. And it holds strong when you're watching, because you want to really cheer for these guys and see them through the point. There are some good twists and turns in this, as well as they added it through the story, and they start going amongst their way. It has some pretty dark tones into it too, and it does have some interesting elements with like the effects and stuff to make it look really cool. This was only like a year before Star Wars first came out. And this one definitely feels like a 60s B movie, sci-fi B movie, without the monsters or anything. But it does have a really cool sci-fi look to it. I love the look of like the set design, the effects and everything, and how it came together. It does have a really campy feel to it. Now, but some people are either going to like this movie or hate it, because obviously the effects are pretty dated now. They did some really neat optical effects mixed with practical stuff where they're doing, especially for the carousel scenes. And that one was pretty interesting. It's a little cheesy now, watching random explosions off people and stuff without any like gore or anything. And yeah, it has some, but it did. This film is also most well known for trying to attempt to make a human hologram, and the way they did it and stuff, it actually still holds up pretty well. It looks more realistic than some of the stuff that comes out nowadays. And that, but still, I thought this film does have its flaws. It does lack in the middle portion, where it gets pretty slow and a little. You learn more empathy and stuff for the characters and stuff, and that's where they kind of try to build more. So when the climactic scenes come, it impacts harder. But I think they kind of spent a little too much time on that, because some people might zone out a lot and not really feel the impact that they creators wanted to. But still, I still thought this film was really well done, and it still is a pretty good, entertaining sci-fi film, especially if you like stuff from like the 70s and stuff, like 2001: A Space Odyssey and stuff. It has that sort of like slow pace, but still feels like it's going pretty good. So yeah, I'm probably going to give Logan's Run a 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty entertaining and pretty fun, but it's not going to be for everyone. And for what it was, besides it being slow, that's the main gripe I had with it. So yeah, but still, I still thought it was a pretty good, entertaining film. So I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything, so at least link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. I'll also link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films. I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories, put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, down below is my Letterbox, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in the loop with this channel. like this video, share it so more people are aware of it, comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service I don't hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find some weird, obscure, they probably never thought checking out together, and also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do another sci-fi film, a dark version of The Matrix called Dark City. So make sure you tune in for that. One thing I forgot to mention is the miniatures in this for the futuristic city looked amazing. Why can't we go back to miniatures? Because it's more realistic than all the computer generated crap that's out now and more believable. So, but still, yeah. But that's it for this one. Watch out for all those futuristic, watch out for all those companies trying to make people just live till 30 and kill them off. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.